Many people complain that the new Nissan Z sharing its platform with the 370Z makes it just a reskin of the previous model. But how true is that? Where does the similarities end in the comparison? Let's go in depth to figure this out. First, we'll start at the bare bones of the cars, the chassis. Yes, the new Nissan Z does have the same base chassis as the 370Z, but there has been significant upgrades made to it. They've added new front-end parts, such as both upper-class energy load paths, the upper radiator support, extra firewall bracing, and a front strut tower brace. They've also swapped out the old twin-tube shocks for a monotube design. These upgrades have allowed the engineers to stiffen the springs, anti-roll bars, and shock dampening, creating more stability in the front end without the cost of ride comfort. The front tire size has been increased, raising it from 225/50 to 245/45 for the 18-inch wheels. That means the 18-inch package now sports a square setup from factory. The 19-inch also sees an increase from 245/40 to 255/40 in the front. In order to make the most of these changes, they've increased the front caster by roughly 5 degrees. This front caster angle strengthens the new Z's sense of straight ahead and increases the amount of extra caster trail. To put it straightforward, the new Z will have more front grip than the previous generation. Nissan estimates about 13% increase in cornering performance, and that's just the front end. The engine itself is a massive difference from the 370Z. From a naturally aspirated 3.7-liter V6 pumping out a respectable 332 horsepower, to the twin-turbo 3.0-liter V6 pushing out a remarkable 400 horsepower. That's 165 horsepower less than its beastly brother, the big bad GTR. Although it seems like the engine is straight swapped from the Infiniti Q60 Red Sport, they've actually created a unique tuning specific to the new Z. There's also a new engine boost recirculation circuit. When throttle is lifted or closes briefly, turbine pressure is routed right back to the inlet to keep the turbine spooled so full power can be available the instant the driver's foot returns to the throttle. The new Z does have a one-up on the GTR though, the 6-speed transmission. The 370Z also had a 6-speed manual transmission, but had a bad reputation for being heavy and bulky. The new Z's 6-speed manual transmission has had the entire linkage revised. The first and second gear synchronizers have been upgraded to a conical design and now has synchro rev match. This helps improve feel and allows for easier and more consistent shifting. Be advised, the synchro rev match is only available on manual equipped performance and proto spec trims. The dual mass flywheel also gets upgraded with a centrifugal pendulum type torsional vibration absorber. Devices like this help keep engine vibrations from wearing transmission parts. But this design also returns absorbed energy to the powertrain. Not only is this unusual to find on a manual car, but the last time Nissan employed one was on the R34 Skyline GTR. As wonderful it is that Nissan has made such an effort to make the 6-speed manual a pleasuring experience, the 9-speed automatic is no slouch. Sure, the internals of the new 9-speed are a lot like those in the versions used in the Frontier and Titan pickup, but Nissan has made sure to tailor it to the new Z. Those internals are bolted into a new magnesium case, which saves an impressive 44 pounds. There's also a myriad of new mechanical features within the new 9-speed. Standard, there's adaptive shift control, which allows for quicker shifts. Coupled with standard downshift rev matching, the addition of a centrifugal pendulum torsional absorber provides a more direct and smoother feel with the engine while changing gears. Now let's talk about the turbos. Not many people know this, but turbines have redline max speeds just like engines. Except theirs are about 30 times faster. Spinning them above their rated speeds risks damage, so most engines use algorithms that calculate the likely speed based on boost pressure, engine revs, and other parameters. That's why turning up the boost pressure too much on your tiny snail can cause your turbos to go boom. Because those algorithms can't measure the actual direct speed of the turbines, a safety margin must be factored in, and this leaves some untapped power potential. Ferrari solved this with a direct turbine speed measurement sensor, which they use on the 488 Pista, And now, Nissan's introducing a similar system on the Z. They're even dedicating an analog gauge to display this rare statistic. This new sensor will allow the turbos to rotate at max operating speeds without needing to worry about inaccurate algorithms. The new Z really pushes the Z line to the next level in all aspects. From design to performance, it truly encapsulates what the Z is all about and is, in my opinion, one of the greatest Zs ever created.